Hi. Excitement plus, actually. I am really quite excited. Now, just just to explain what I think has happened, so you'll understand. I did the accounting thing, was it 19, before Jackie was born, 1995, 1994 I started. And back then I could see it was interesting and it was exciting and that sort of thing. It was 20 years ago. I'm actually better at doing it now, but it's 20 years ago. I'm sort of not interested. I'm not surrounded by people studying or anything else like that. Paper trail was something I did with Jackie, um, but I'm no longer there, and and that's actually what's happening. And look, I think they're good products, and I want to do them. I want to get back to doing them, same as you do. But the currency of the situation is grey nomads and talking to Filipinos and it's current. It's happening now, today. And I'm aware, and I've been thinking about it for a year. I've been thinking of the situation I've been in, and thinking, I'd just like to have Sunday lunch with somebody, or have a drink with somebody, rather than having a drink by myself or going into a room. And frankly, I don't think the Filipinos are the best people to do it with, but they're cheap and they're there. They just have shit internet. Okay, so one thing's led to another, and I thought, okay, so I suppose, I've used Asian as an example, and we don't talk that much, not nearly as much as you and me, okay, but I fantasise about her coming to a holiday in Australia. I don't have a four-wheel drive, but I see her sitting up in a mountain stream somewhere, naked, sitting around the campfire, having a few drinks, doing a sort. That's just a fantasy, all right. Uh, and I thought, because I've learnt, no, I put down what would work for me. And then it's just slowly, when I saw this, that, the two sitting opposite, I thought, oh, perfect. That shows it's possible. But I thought, yeah. And then I thought, why not actually, and slowly, and I've even changed it around while talking to you this morning. Changed the bio a bit, changed what we can talk about, while we have travel plans. I've changed it, okay? And I'm actually quite excited about it. And then you tell me all these Italian guys want to take you on holiday. I thought, makes perfect sense. They want a younger woman. Yeah, if you want sex, they're going to put the hard word on you when it gets to it. But, in their mind, it's, oh, a bit nice, I'm a I don't want a marriage. I don't want to marry the woman. I just want someone to travel around with and, spend with my holidays with. What are you going to do on your holidays? Go driving by yourself, go and, no. Get someone cheap from Romania, pay them, $1,000 on top of their expenses and everything else. They're happy, aren't they? I mean, you're not, obviously, but there'd be a lot there. So fuck it oath, I'll be in it. I'll for $1,000 for 2 weeks. Yeah, bloody oath. Indy would. Oh yeah. Shit, yeah, she'd be over here in a shot if she could earn $500 a week. On top of, she'd have to have a fare paid and food and all that sort of thing. Yeah, $500 a week. That's $1,000. I'll keep her going for 6 or 8 months. Yeah, but the best thing is, I thought, yeah, and it sort of gives the relationship a purpose. It's not just it's not just it's like it's no good for me personally because I just don't have the money. I couldn't even consider doing that. But I'm thinking is if I had the money and I didn't want another relationship, I don't want to fucking yeah, bloody oath, I might even have 2 trips a year. Or 3. 3 months with another human around me for a month a shot. Yeah, that'd do it. I need 12 months of it. But yeah, month here, month there. And so then I went and spoke to guys and they oh yeah, marriage and it gets marry them for. Why does it have to be marriage? Why can't they just come over for a holiday? And they look at me like I'm fucking strange. Well, why not? They're right there. It's cheap as chips to get them over here. Go and do the things. I've often heard of blokes saying, talk to the girlfriend or whatever. Oh, I'd like to get a caravan and go up the river fishing and that sort of thing. And you know what she'll say? Oh, fuck off, go and do it yourself. And he goes, oh, great. Yeah, beauty. Yeah, so what do you want to do? Do what you want to do? Yeah, well, fuck you. So I'm thinking, yeah, Filipinos, I'll write the bios how much they want to do exactly what a lot of Australian blokes want to do. I'll tell them what, they don't have to think it up. Oh, no, I really want to do that. I'll even put pictures of sitting around the campfire. The whole thing, I'll make it just So I'll sell the dream to the guys and also to the women. But like if it was Italian, I'd have the restaurants there, the beaches, lying back on the beach. I'll, paint a whole picture of just heaven for a couple of weeks. Yeah. And I even put a price there. Yeah, it costs you $500 a week. Yeah, travel package $500. Wage, airfare plus meals, plus everything else, plus $500 a week on top. I reckon a lot of guys go, Jesus, that sounds all right, actually. And I could even sort of jokingly say, look, it's not mandatory. Sex isn't mandatory if you don't want to. From the girl's point of view. Guys go, ah. And see, that's, I don't know. It's just, it's been forming up in my mind for a whole year, but it's current. That's I guess what I'm trying to, and I'm actually working on something that was 20 years ago, and then I worked on something that was 15 years ago. I probably got to the point that, fuck it, it's just miserable enough. Why am I doing this stuff that I did so long ago? Yeah. So that's the plan. I'm going to make this a short video because I want to just test to see whether I'll do another one, but I just want to see whether this mic's working. Okay, bye.